Alright. Welcome back to more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Chapter 16, A New Dawn. This is Ryan Blazeheart. And we're back! We made it back! Alright, hold on. Let me change the background scenery. Now we finally made it back. We did it. This is... What? Francis? Where? Isn't this where I met you, Brazos? It's like that beach. So that means... Could it be? No, it is! We're in the past. We made it back to our world. Yes! We made it, Brazos! Ugh. Hey, Grovile! Look! We made it home! Back to our world! So, we did it? We made it through? Back to this world? Yes! This is where I met Brazos. Let's see... I think it was right here. This was where I found Brazos out cold. So that's what happened. That trip through time sent me into the Eastern Forest. And Brazos and I both reach a world far away from each other. Oh, that's right. There's a lot I don't understand. Like the whole concept of time travel. Will you please explain it to us? But this isn't really the place to talk, so... Let's go to Wigglytuff's guild and talk there. Before we went into the future, we trained there and roomed there. It will be the perfect place. Okay, let's go to Wigglytuff's guild. Hold on. Will I be well received if I go to the guild? After all, I'm a wanted outlaw in this world. If I went into your guild, won't everyone be shocked? Don't you think they'd try and capture me? Come to think of it, you are right. What to do? Oh, I know! There's a good place. But it will involve going to Treasure Town. It shouldn't be a problem if we lie low and sneak through. Lead the way. Okay, it's this way. There is a message from the Exploration Team Federation. Special episode, Here Comes Team Charm, has been unlocked. To play a special episode... Yeah, we know. We'll do that later. I just saved, dang it. But thanks anyways. Let's do it. Hey! This cliff is known as Sharpedo Bluff. Sharpedo Bluff? Yes! I think the name comes from the fact that the cliff itself is shaped like a Pokemon named Sharpedo. As far as I can tell, nothing seems out of the ordinary. It's down here. I lived here before I joined the guild. Go ahead. Go in. I see. This is a hollow chamber in the face of a cliff. Whew. I'm glad no one's wrecked this place. That's proof for how little notice this place attracts. It may be better if we stay here for the time being. Agreed. But Brazos, I never expected you to be that very same Brazos. Grovile, can you tell us more about that? Yes, Brazos and I. We were jointly investigating the plant's paralysis. A Pokemon and a human paired together? Yeah. And Brazos and Brazos had, or has, a special ability like no other. We relied on that special ability to investigate the plant's paralysis. It played a vital part. By special ability, you mean the Dimensional Scream, don't you? Exactly. But the Dimensional Scream has a drawback. The Dimensional Scream requires the presence of a trusted Pokemon partner. Without that partner, the ability cannot be triggered. A trusted partner. That's why we work together. The Dimensional Scream is set off by triggers tied to places where the time gears are hidden. We needed to find out where the time gears were in the past. We needed the Dimensional Scream to accomplish that. Wait a second. You said that there has to be a trusted partner nearby for the Dimensional Scream to work. But the Dimensional Scream was being triggered not long after we met. Your point? Doesn't that show how much you two trust each other from the start? When you put it like that, it's a little embarrassing. In addition, Brazos developed amnesia. Upon meeting you, Randolph, your partner had someone to turn to. Perhaps Brazos grew to trust you very quickly because of that. Oh! There's another thing I don't understand. Is the Dimensional Scream triggered in response to only time gears? Right. The opposite is also true. The Dimensional Scream is not triggered in places that aren't connected to time gears. Really? That's not how I remember it. Listen, Brazos, do you remember that time it went off near Drowsy? And during our first exploration? And there were other times too. We went to places that seemed to have nothing to do with time gears. But even in places like that, the Dimensional Scream was triggered sometimes, wasn't it? Yeah. Are you sure? But that never happened in the future. Yeah, there we go. Now it won't grab onto that. Okay. The Dimensional Scream was never triggered by places that had no tie to the time gears whatsoever. Well, if that's true, I don't know why it would work differently here. Perhaps things are just different in this world. Perhaps the nature of the Dimensional Scream is altered in the past. So, in the future, the Dimensional Scream doesn't work in places that have no connection to the time gears? Oh, that explains it. Maybe that's why that time, when we were in the future, it's cold. I mean in real life, guys, not the water. Maybe I couldn't envision anything that time when we were in the future because we were in a place that wasn't tied to any time gears. Maybe that's why my Dimensional Scream failed to work. Maybe Grovile's right about the future and the past being different. Or different enough to make my Dimensional Scream ability work differently. Anyway, like I was saying, we were investigating the planet's paralysis. We used the Dimensional Scream ability to identify the locations of the time gears in your world while we were in the future. That's it! Here! A time gear is here! I see. Place the Droughtstone in Groudon's heart. That lifts the fog. Very well done. Good job, partner. After identifying the locations where the time gears would be in the past, we took the passage of time. That brought us from our world in your future to this world. However, whoa, whoa, whoa! Are you okay? No! No! Don't let go! Just a little longer. Come on, hang on! No! I can't! Hold on! Ah! We encountered turbulence while we were traveling through time. Thus Brazos and I became separated. For some reason, Brazos got amnesia was turned into a Pokemon. I can only guess that it had something to do with our accident while traveling in time. I came from the future. And not just that, I came with the mission of preventing the planet's paralysis. I don't know. It seems so outlandish. It doesn't feel real somehow. So, Brazos, you may not remember any of this, but you were my closest friend. I worried about you when we were separated. I'm glad to see you're safe. Your appearance may have changed, and though you have lost your memory, you're still you. And none of this alters the fact that you remain my friend. Oh, Brazos. I'm glad to see you again. Now, we have to decide on our course of action. Like I've told you before, I'm going to select the time gears again. What are you going to do? I'm a little worried about how time stops in the region where its time gears are moved. But you're sure that it will only be temporary? That's right. As soon as the time gears are set in place at Temporal Tower, time will be restored to its normal state everywhere. Well then, we'll go too. We'll go with you, Grovyle. Taking a time gear will badly affect the Pokemon that live in that area. But we have to prevent the planet's paralysis. Okay then, we'll go together. But the hour is late. We're all so exhausted from all the running we've done. We should rest up tonight. We'll leave in the morning. Yes, I'd love to save. This was a long, long talk. And I need a break, and I need to make me some hot chocolate. It's cold. Let's do it. Hot chocolate time. Woo! Alright, I'll be right back. Ugh. Man, it's so cold. Hot chocolate time. What were you doing there?
I'll be right back. So I shuffled over there and went behind the wall there.
had a beautiful singing voice.
Not as beautiful as our Papa.
Nope.
He sings beautifully.
Whew. Alright. Just a little bit more, and then I'll be done for the night.
Really?
Yeah. Ow. Ow. Alright, I am back. Had some good hot chocolate. Okay, let's go. Randolph isn't here. Maybe outside? What's the matter? Can't sleep? Yes, just thinking. Thinking about Dust Noir? No, that's not it. Sure, finding out we were being deceived came as a real shock. But hearing your story earlier, Grovile, it really drove it home. What Dust Noir said in the future was really true. And it made me realize that Brazos really did come from the future. I was mulling over things like that. Hey, look, Grovile. Hey, look, Grovile. Sunlight. It's sunrise. The things we take for granted. It's pretty, isn't it? Yes. Maybe it's because we were in the future for so long, but I didn't think that a sunrise could ever feel so renewing. The sun rises. The sun rises, then it sets. We take that for granted, and that's only natural. Okay, sorry about that. I was finding a place for my trash can. Sorry, just a little congested. But things we take for granted, they are really the most essential things, and they are precious. All I'd ever known is the future's world of darkness. Upon coming to this world, and seeing the sun for the first time, it was staggering. Seeing it strengthened my resolve to turn history away from a future of darkness. There is one thing that I wanted to ask of you, Randolph. It's about that time in the future, when we were confronted by Dialga, whatever. Frankly, we were in a no-win situation. There was no hope. But when all seemed lost, you refused to give up. Even I had given up. What compelled you? How did you manage to stay so strong? Well, I wonder too. I really don't know. But maybe it was because Brazos stood by me. Brazos? Take a look at this. This, what could it be? There's an odd pattern inscribed on it. I've never seen anything like it. This pattern is new to me. This is my relic fragment. It's my personal treasure. I had this dream of one day solving the mystery behind this fragment. But I was such a coward. I couldn't work up the courage to go to the guild and apply as apprentice. It was then that I met Brazos. Brazos. Yes, Brazos was always there to cheer me up. And it all gave me courage. With Brazos, I felt like I could overcome any challenge. That's how I came to feel over time. Maybe that's why I was able to keep going without giving up. Alright. I think I understand what you're saying. Yes, Brazos has a special quality that makes others feel that way. The same way that I care for Brazos as a friend. You, Randolph, also feel that same way about Brazos. Brazos is lucky. To be blessed with a friend like you. Well, it's morning. We should be leaving soon. Yes. All right. It's agreed that we will collect all the time gears. First, we have to decide which time gear we should target. Let's check the Wonder Map. From here, the underground lake would be the closest, I guess. How about Tree Shroud Forest? That was where I got my first time gear the last time. That was where I got my first time gear the last time. Where's that? Here. It is a little far from here, but there is no one like Yuxi guarding that time gear. Oh, great! If we were to fight someone over a time gear, that would attract attention. But that won't be a concern here, right? Exactly. That's it then. That's where we're going. Onward to Tree Shroud Forest. This is it. This is the entrance to Tree Shroud Forest. Oh. What is it, Grobal? The atmosphere somehow feels different than last time. No, I must be imagining it. We'll go in when you're ready. Alright, store this. Store this. Store this. Store this. Okay, let's take a look. I'll take another max elixir. And that'll be it. Okay, now we'll save. It's nice being back home again. It's been forever. Man, I miss this place. Well, not this place, but home in general. Our world. Well, Randolph's world. I've grown to really like this place. It's got such fascinating things in it. I may not remember anything about my world other than what Grovile told me about it. But this still feels like home to me now. Even though I am from the future. Nothing will change that. This is my new home now. I love it here. And I will do anything to protect this world. Alright, so next time we will go through Tree Shroud Forest and get the time gear there. Until then, see y'all later. This is Ryan Blazeheart, signing out. Ta-ta!